In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on June 19, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. New York Mets versus Houston Astros. The New York Mets face the Houston Astros, with both teams looking to improve on rocky seasons. The Mets have a 33-38 record, and with back-to-back losses along with only 3 wins in their last 10 games, they have fallen to 4th place in the National League East Division. The Astros have a 39-32 record, but with 4 losses in a row, they have fallen into 3rd place in the American League West Division. For the upcoming game, the Mets will turn to Max Scherzer as their starting pitcher, who has allowed 11 runs in his last 2 starts, while the Astros will turn to Hunter Brown, who tossed 7 scoreless innings in his last outing, to start the game. The Mets are 6-18 in their last 24 road games and 3-11 in their last 14 overall. The Astros are 0-4 in their last 4 home games and 0-4 in their last 4 overall. The under is 4-1 in Mets' last 6 overall. The under is 5-2 in Astros' last 7 interleague games. The Mets are 0-8 in the last 8 meetings in Houston and 0-7 in the last 7 meetings. I'm expecting Max Scherzer to pitch much better than he did in his last 2 starts against the Braves and Yankees. The current Astros are just 12 for 55 with 1 home run and 3 RBI against Scherzer. The Mets will see Hunter Brown for the first time, and they've posted a 107 WRC plus against right-handed pitchers in the last 10 days. The Astros have registered a 79 WRC plus against the righties in that span. The Mets desperately need a strong performance from Scherzer. Their bullpen has been shaky all season, and in the last 10 days, the Mets relievers have recorded an underwhelming 4.6 earned run average and 4.58 Fahrenheit IP. On the other side, the Astros bullpen has accounted for a 3.45 earned run average and 3.68 Fahrenheit IP in the last 10 days. The Houston Astros are going to get the benefit of the doubt, especially at home. The Mets have also been awful this season, even when the offense shows up. Max Scherzer hasn't looked like Max Scherzer this season, but I wouldn't be so quick to write him off through just 56.2 innings. You don't get Scherzer in the underdog role often, so it's a spot I have to lean, even though the Mets have been the biggest disappointment in the sport. So the New York Mets money line is our full game side pick. Scherzer ranks in the 74th percentile in expected batting average and the 57th percentile in hard hit percentage. Hunter Brown, on the other side, is in the 19th percentile in hard hit percentage, but he also ranks in the 62nd percentile in expected batting average and the 75th percentile in expected slugging percentage. It's hard to trust the Mets bullpen, but neither of these 2 teams has impressed at the plate lately. If Max Scherzer bounces back and Hunter Brown continues to pitch at a high level, we won't see a ton of runs in this game. As I've said, I'm backing the Mets because of Scherzer, who's too good to struggle for too long. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Texas Rangers versus Chicago White Sox. The Texas Rangers and the Chicago White Sox will square off on Monday night in Chicago in the first game of a 3-game series. Texas comes in after taking 2 out of 3 games from the Blue Jays at home over the weekend. The White Sox, meanwhile, have lost 3 of 4 games, including 2 of 3 over the weekend in Seattle. The Rangers won 2 of 3 games played at Guaranteed Rate Field against the White Sox last season. The White Sox were defeated in 2 of their last 3 series at home. Both recent losses came against teams that have inferior records to that of the Rangers. Texas has won 5 of their last 6 series played on the road. They have a winning record away from their home stadium this season. The Rangers have gone 4-1 in Heaney's last 5 starts and have won 4 straight on the road. The White Sox pitching staff has not pitched well this season, ranking 25th in team earned run average, and are ranked low in several other key categories. Adding to Chicago's woes, the Texas offense has been effective on the road this season, ranking 1st in the majors in runs scored. The White Sox have lost 2 of their last 3 games against the spread and 5 of their last 7. Heaney hasn't been pitching too badly lately, even though he's just 0-1 over his last trio. In those 3 starts, Heaney has 7 earned in 13.2 innings on 15 hits and 10 walks. If he can notch a quality outing here, Texas should be within striking distance. The Rangers offense did well on 15 team hits in the Sunday finale against the Jays, so another performance like that would be most welcome in this opener. So the Texas Rangers money line is our full game side pick. Heaney has produced an earned run average over 5 in 7 career starts versus the White Sox and a 5.4 over his last 3 starts this season. Texas has an elite offense in 2023, ranking first in the league in average runs per game with 6.15. They also lead the league in runs scored per game on the road. They rank high in both slugging percentage and home runs, so they are certainly capable of scoring in bunches quickly. The White Sox pitching staff has struggled, ranking towards the bottom of the league in team earned run average and home runs allowed per 9 innings. All 3 games played by these two teams at Guaranteed Rate Field last season went over the run total. A total of 45 runs were scored during the 3-game set. The Rangers lead the league in runs per game at over 6 per contest. They have also gone over the total in 7 of their last 10 games. The Rangers have also gone over the total in 4 of Heaney's last 5 starts. In addition, the Rangers are averaging nearly 8 runs per game in games started by Heaney this season. While the White Sox have struggled to put up runs, they should be able to produce enough runs to help push this one past the total. Most signs and trends point to a higher scoring affair when these two teams meet on Monday. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. San Diego Padres versus San Francisco Giants. 2 of California's National League teams had a successful weekend, and the San Diego Padres will look to keep it going against a San Francisco Giants club that's on fire right now. These division rivals have only played each other twice this season, with the Padres winning both of those games in San Diego. Now the series is in San Francisco, and both teams are playing much differently than they were in April. Oracle Park is opening its doors for all 4 contests. The National League West has developed into a gauntlet, which makes this divisional clash between the Padres and Giants a marquee event. Factor in that the red-hot Michael Wacha will be taking on a San Francisco squad that's rattled off 7 straight wins, and this game gets elevated to another level. With that being said, I'm riding with Wacha and the Friars in the series opener. Obviously, we all know that the starting pitcher is the most impactful player on the field. So, considering Wacha's current form and his head-to-head numbers against the Giants, I think that trumps San Fran's 7-game win streak. Wacha has limited the current Giants roster to a slash line of .185, .254, and .333 over 54 at-bats. Just 4 of those 54 at-bats have ended in extra base hits. Wacha has been great in his last pair of starts. In those 2, Wacha is 2-0 with 12.2 innings, 0 earned, 6 hits, and 2 walks. I like Wacha to keep it up in this opener and put San Diego in a nice position. The Padres were a little sketchy late in Sunday's finale versus the Rays, but to their credit, San Diego held it together well enough to eke out the victory and take the series. I'll ride with the more established starting pitcher as I believe that the Padres keep it rolling here, so the San Diego Padres money line is our full game side pick. I mentioned that Wacha is in great form. Well, he owns a 1.04 earned run average in 3 starts this month and has posted quality starts in 7 of his last 8 outings. On the flip side, the Giants will take on arguably the most disappointing offense in baseball this year, the Padres. They're just 28th in team batting average and 19th in ops. Look for them to struggle once again in this spot. Finally, both of these bullpens have been excellent this season. San Diego is currently 3rd in bullpen earned run average while San Francisco is 11th. In terms of WHIP, they're 1st and 5th respectively. As I alluded to above, runs may be tough to come by here, and I believe that we're in for a lower scoring affair between these 2 divisional foes. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.